Snuggerud. That's fun to say. What's going on, you guys? Three Montreal Canadiens prospects. We got to talk about them real quick. Throwing on the reverse retro. I don't have a Team USA jersey. Probably never will unless I become a dual citizen. And it is a possibility because someone in my family very close to me is. Anyway, not the point. The point is we're going to talk about three players that made pretty good impressions today at the World Juniors, namely, not in any particular order, Filip Mesar, Jacob Fowler, and Lane Hutson. And as we speak, we got Owen Beck and Team Canada going head-to-head against hometown Sweden. So I can't talk about Owen because I got to sneak this video in before work. You guys know how it is. I work a lot of afternoon shifts, and I try to sneak in reaction videos and whatnot before I go into work. So we had 3 games today to talk about, right? So actually 2. Actually, it was 2, but there were 2 Habs prospects in one of those games because they play on the same team, Jacob Fowler and Lane Hutson. And let me tell you, Jacob Fowler getting his second start in a row because the Team USA starter was actually ill and he wasn't able to play in this game. So Fowler has to make his second straight start 2 days in a row, and he ends up standing really tall in the shootout for the U.S. and actually helps them seal the victory over Czechia in one of the best games we've seen in this tournament so far, Team Czechia and Team USA. Yeah, I mentioned Snuggerud, but this Team USA group in general is just a lot of fun to watch. And Jacob Fowler getting an opportunity here to make his presence known at the World Juniors as he arrives. And he let in a few goals in this game, but I don't think any of them were necessarily bad goals. A couple of them snuck underneath his pad and one just underneath his glove. And I just think the body of work in general was really good. I don't think he was tested that much in the third period, mind you. But that being said, it was still a good showing for Jacob Fowler. And then you got Lane Hutson, the saucer pass wizard himself, who just from his own blue line can zip a perfect pass up to any forward on Team USA. They got a lot of good ones on there, as I've mentioned to you guys. Snuggerud, Gabe Perreault, Will Smith, Ryan Leonard. Every time Ryan Leonard does something good, I'm like, no. I did want him a lot. I did want the Canadiens to draft him, but I mean, the USA have just a lot of guys that can do some damage. And you know what? They come out with the victory. They sneak out a victory over Team Czechia in the shootout. It did go to extra shooters, right? So even Lane Hutson, with all his deeks and dangles and his deceptiveness and his shiftiness, wasn't able to get it done in the shootout for Team USA. But regardless, the team gets it done, and Jacob Fowler ends up standing on his head. He, was really excited at the end of that game, jumping his guy who got the winner. And good for Team USA, good for Jacob Fowler and Lane Hutson having good games. And also, you got to notice Lane Hutson when he created the tying goal for Team USA in the third period, basically all by himself. Craig Button was just giving him praises, singing praises to Lane Hutson in this game, and he was able to break into the offensive zone. He's not shy. He's actually so comfortable in the offensive zone. And honestly, I didn't notice any sloppy defensive play in this particular game against Czechia. Mind you, the Team USA forecheck and their neutral zone play really limits a lot of Czechia's chances anyway. But when it came to little plays, behind the net with Team USA, Lane Hutson made responsible, good plays in his own end. But I also noticed really like that game tying goal was all created by Lane Hutson. A pass he received, he shot it, he got the rebound. He gets it up to, was it Snuggerud who actually got the tying goal? I'm going to confirm that for you right now. But the point being is that Lane Hutson created that whole goal off of his own stick. And he's just not afraid to jump up in the rush. And not only, I saw this in the last game too. Lane Hutson is really not afraid to jump up in the rush and become a fourth forward out there. It's fun to watch, man. It is awesome to watch. I'm going to get the Sweden and Canada game. I'm doing this live in one take with you guys. I just want to see who got the tying goal for Team USA in the third period. Actually, it was in the second period, so I'm sorry. It was actually Ryan Chesley from Lane Hutson. It was in the second period. There was no scoring in the third period, actually, between the U.S. and Czechia because it was such a tight checking game. It was good. It was fun to watch. And then Jacob Fowler, like I mentioned, standing on his head. Now, as far as Team Slovakia goes, they obviously come out with a big victory. They put up a 10 spot, actually an 8 spot on Team Norway. Norway got 4 goals. They actually got the opening goal in that game, a water bottle popping shot. Team Norway, let's give them some credit here, Norway, from Michael Branzeg Nygard. So Michael Branzeg Nygard, I guess. Yeah, Nygard. Okay, so that's the guy who got the water bottle popping goal for the for Team Norway there. And then Filip Mesar with 3 assists in this game. and they were pretty easy-ish assists. Some of them are secondary, but you did see from Team Slovakia, not just Dalibor Dvorsky, but Servak Petrovsky pointing to Filip Mesar for his beautiful pass on his goal, one of his goals. And yeah, so 3 Canadiens prospects today alone shone brightly, and it was fun to watch. So I had to jump on here for a quick reaction video, albeit in the blue reverse retro, the actual good colored, not the powder blue. I know how some of you feel. I know some of you are my friends and you get all sensitive because you own powder blue jerseys. God love you if you love them. That's all that matters, okay? But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you for all the support, for all these videos that I'm trying to put out during the World Juniors and still trying to do Habs coverage. You guys rock. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys real soon.